project of Tiffany Adair Pusparaj Acharya Yukari Melram and me. Title is Silence. Holding my chin in my right hand, watching yellow leaves falling from trees, busy morning, crowded trains, but now and then what I have is silence. People in front of me with white headphones and black cell phones, I see them every day at the same time, but they look more unfamiliar each time. Outside the train window, busy lines of cars moving in rows, pedestrians watching for signal light ready to cross. And I am going to read 3 new poems. Fear of dying. I can see it clearly when it knocks on the door. Something close as a string in my blood vessels. It ruptures my mind and darkens the vision. It melts like a cold cat, leaves no room for breathing. Fear knocks my door every now and then. In a threatening tone, he asks, "Hey, are you still smiling?" The second one is the old kitchen. I would swallow the saliva when my mother sorted the bamboo soup in the black cauldron. On a raw mattress, we would sit in a lotus position quietly, eyes focused in a ball of pickle, waited until to get just one more spoon of spicy mixed potato. Now I believe that she might pass downs, mashing the potato from her bare hand. My tongue has outgrown. I don't like my mother's cooking anymore. The last poem is Sound of Silence. Have you ever noticed the sound that touches your heart? Just one ting of a temple bell and silence forever. Have you ever touched the silence, massaging a calf in her neck while she waited passionately to feel your devotion? Have you ever tasted the silence as a sweet offering you held in your right palm and waited to lick until it melted from the warmth of your hand? Have you ever heard the silence when the wind blew gently from the west with all the curtains in the sky and take you back to your childhood? Thank you so much.
All right. So that concludes our programming for today. No, it doesn't. Sorry, did I miss someone on this list? Oh yes, the one that's not on the list. No, we have one more, a surprise, an extra, a bonus. We have Taxi Tales. Right now, we're at the end, it's you guys. Everyone, it was a surprise, even to the performers themselves. 5 minutes? Okay, no worries, because I'm here, and Lucy's here.
I'll buy you some time if you want.
Yeah. Well, I have nothing for you guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, you can look at my face. We had a great day today. We had lots of visual art in a variety of styles, from a variety of people from many places. And they're all here in Mill Woods now. And it's wonderful that we have these kinds of events to celebrate our art being made in our communities, because we get to go out and we go see plays and we go to the art gallery and we get to experience art from not just other cities but our own city, but they're always from particular spots, and you never get to see your own stories told. And I think that's a very important thing to be able to do, to be able to not only just share your stuff, but to export it to other places. So this is a good place, a good event to be able to do that kind of thing, where people get to be exposed to the art that's being made here in the Millwoods area, and be able to go and tell their friends in other parts of the cities, and other cities, in other countries, to see that we are here and we are producing things. Did you need more time? Yes. Well, I just like to thank you for coming out and to stick around, because in a few minutes we'll have an amazing treat with Taxi Tales, a collection of stories from taxi drivers from around the Millwoods area. Yes, so I'll see you in a few.
Long time no see, Sal. How are things? Of course. But not everyone can be here today. So I want to get the full Masala experience.
Grade 2.
Coming to
Check.
YouTube.
While we're waiting for the people to do their setup thing, as they're setting up, seeing as this is a One Love event in Millwoods, I'm just gonna sing this real quick, and I'm assuming after I'm done they'll be ready. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Say, let's get together and feel alright. Scientifically proven, we all bleed red, even animals, and one day we'll all be dead. Life is like a bakery, we all need bread, and patience like a bank account can all be spent. To be without God is to all be lint. To leave it up to nature is to all be dread. To let it all slide, we must all be scared, but to harmonize together is to all be heard. Thank you.
Testing, testing.
I think we're okay. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of a skit here, and these are tales from the taxi from, I guess, tales that Christina's had in Millwoods.
So this is based off of real conversations I've had with taxi drivers. You might hear some Millwood stories around this. And Richard and Oliver have been awesome enough to just jump in. So it's almost like improvised acting.
Okay. You need to visit Tanzania. I've never seen a place so beautiful. Actually, much of East Africa is pretty beautiful. You Uganda, Ethiopia, Kenya.
Oh, I'd love to go someday. He was a taxi driver from Somalia. He was driving me back to the library after I had accompanied his lady friend, after I had accompanied his lady friend at another agency. I later found out from this lady that he had been physically abusive to her, and she ended up at a shelter. I didn't know what to believe. He has spoken of East Africa with such childlike reverence. I wondered if it was due to all the stresses of living in Canada as a Somali refugee and as a black man, that he felt like he had to take it out on the woman.
¿Cómo está? You are Filipino?
Oh wow, how'd you guess? No one can usually ever guess correctly.
A friend of mine studied there. A friend of mine went to the university there. He loves it. He's been to very many islands. Manila?
He's psychic.
I heard that.
Yeah, that's where I was born.
Yeah, that's where my friend went to school. Loves it. Loves it.
So let me guess. I think you're from Ethiopia.
How did you guess?
I used to work with a lot of newcomers, and most of them are from East Africa.
And you have family here?
No. You need time to have a family. I have no time.
I understand. I have a 3-year-old born on Christmas Day. Ha!
Did you do any Boxing Day shopping today?
No, I don't like it. You?
Yeah, last year I stood in line at the Brick for an hour for Boxing Day shopping to get a TV. The line was so long, way too long. Went all the way outside, and I was not able to get a TV.
Oh.
So I didn't bother to go this year.
So sorry to hear that. So, do you get a vacation this time?
No, I'm saving my vacation to go to South Sudan in 2 months.
Oh, you going back? Yeah, you're going back. How long have you been here?
I've been here for 3 years. I was in Turkey for a year before I came to Canada.
Oh, I thought you're not allowed to go back. Are you?
No, it's not very safe. But I have family there. But it's better there now. Still, there's corruption everywhere. The British are coming to Sudan, and that's what started all these problems. So, like problems like how the vice president of Sudan is becoming the vice president of South Sudan. And they don't need government permission to use their guns. The militia is everywhere.
Now, you strike me as someone who knows a lot of history. And you should be a history teacher.
Yes, I took veterinary medicine in Sudan.
Oh, and did you get to practice there?
Yes. I either want to go to NAIT to do a master's. My friend used to be a vet back home, and now he's doing his master's at the U of A.
So tell me, how was it living in Turkey?
It's a beautiful place, but it's not easy finding a job.
Oh, okay. This is my stop now. I'm going to a party in this area. Thank you very much.
And you know what they say, better late than never. This is what happens at Sudanese parties. You tell the invited to come at a particular time, and they arrive at least 2 hours late. So, I don't recall how the conversation came about, but somehow we got started talking about Indian food, and the taxi driver happened to be from India. I always tell people that if you want to get real Indian food, you got to come to Millwoods.
Oh, well, most people seem to like New Asian Village.
I heard the food there is the least authentic Indian food that you can get.
Myself, I can't bring myself to eat at any of those restaurants. They use too much butter and cream. Oh, sorry. It's not like home cooking that's healthy or fresh.
So, what's the problem with most Indian restaurants?
For one thing, they use too much butter or cream. That's not good for you. We never use that stuff in our home cooking. And sometimes some of those ingredients, you don't know how long they've been sitting out on the shelves. So it's not fresh. But there's a nice place on 34th Avenue that sells nice halal meats. Yeah, I would recommend you go there.
So here's a tip. When getting recommendations from cab drivers, be sure to have a pen and paper ready, or make sure you have a really good memory. The name of the place that the taxi drivers told me about completely escaped me. And when you're in Millwoods, that could be one of many places, one of 20 different places to eat.
I'm trying to find time to exercise. I had a passenger, she lost 35 pounds just from walking and running to the bus stop and always walking to and from home to get groceries. My 93-year-old grandmother does not even have to use a cane. When in India, she just walked everywhere.
Wow.
So when I'm walking next to her, I'm finding I'm the one struggling to keep up. So every morning, I try to take a jog just to keep my mind fresh.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I used to do Bikram yoga at 9 p.m. after work, once a week, and I wouldn't be able to get to sleep until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
In India, they actually do yoga outdoors and at 4 a.m. Not, right before work or not right after work, because you're tired. So, and in the Hindu teachings, yoga is a form of meditation. So, best to do it right before work at 4 a.m. before your day gets too busy, just to relax.
Excellent.
Do you live in downtown? Why the trip to Millwoods?
Yes, I live in downtown, but my family doctor is still in Millwoods. You?
Actually, I also live in Millwoods.
So, do you normally stay in Millwoods when you're driving, or do you drive to downtown?
Everywhere, both places. I find in downtown it's easy to pick up people who can travel various places, but Millwoods is also great. People travel short distances.
Oh, so yeah, I can imagine most people who just need a ride just stay in the general area. Hey, so you live in Millwoods. There's an artist showcase called Masala Mix that started in Millbourne Mall just last year.
Masala, that's Punjabi for mix or spice. It's also Urdu. And
it's Urdu too? Yeah, that's why the organizers chose that word.
You know what? You can use that word to say things like put ice in the spice to spice the conversation.
Oh, I thought it was just about food.
No, it's not about food. Use it as a form of expression.
Yeah, originally the organizers, when they were trying to think of a name for the showcase, they thought of a blend of spices or a blend of cultures or a combination of different art forms.
Oh, masala can be used for many things. It's a word that is great. It's a perfect time. Enjoy masala, my friend.
All right, up next, we have a special guest, the MLA for Edmonton Ellerslie, Rod Loyola. Yeah, he'll share a few words with us. Rod?
Thank you, everybody. I hope that everyone's having a wonderful afternoon here today. And I just want to say, hey, Dolly, how are you? So many familiar faces around here. I just want to say how wonderful it is to be here and to really celebrate the local artists that we have in our own community. I was just speaking with a teacher from Dan Knott, and that as a local artist community, there's many challenges. And part of it is, how do you value your work as a local artist? How do you figure out how much you charge for things? You put so many hours into the work that you do. And often, when people give us an opportunity, we're eager to sell it at whatever price we can get. And I believe that it's important for all of us, and what's happening here today, is for local artists to come and help support one another and build that culture where we're educating one another. And I say we educating one another, because I used to be a local artist myself. And it's wonderful to be able to fall back onto a community that can help you determine where you need to go as an artist as you continue to promote yourself and develop your skills. The other part of it, and which is what I really love about today, is that we're slowly changing the culture where people here in Edmonton, and this has been going on for a very long time, but are valuing the local artists that we have among us. And it's wonderful to see that happening. And we have such an incredible talent base right here in Edmonton and Alberta as a whole. And I want to wish you all the very best as you continue to develop your artistry, continue getting it out there, and you know that you have a wonderful community right here that will support you. Now, for the artists that are out there, I'm sure that you know about the many different grants that you can get at either municipal, provincial, and sometimes even at a federal level. So if you're ever interested in coming to speak to me as the MLA about these grants, please do so. I'll be more than happy to help you out with that. So thank you very much for your time and listening and your attention. And it's wonderful to join you here on this beautiful evening and celebrate local art. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Rod. Another round of applause for Rod Loyola. So before we conclude, for those of you guys who stuck around and were here earlier, there was a raffle. And now we get to find out who's the winner. Let's bring up the guys from the opposition.
Thank you. Hey guys. All right, so we got one winner. It's a little gift package that we have. You guys submitted. We actually got a lot of people coming through and submitted their little ballot. But the winner is, let's see. It is Samundraka. Do you have a Samundraka here? So I guess, right there, perfect. Congratulations. Congratulations on winning. This is your little gift basket. I'll just take a quick picture. So if you guys do have any questions, feel free to grab a business card from us, and we'll be able to answer all you guys' questions regarding ocular health. If you guys want to book an eye exam, you can come see us or give us a call at 780-450-6700. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This time, this really concludes the end of our programming. Thank you so much to all the artists that came out to show their work, to all the workshop facilitators, to all the organizers that helped put this thing together. Because like Bob said, we need more venues for not just sharing art, but for artists to come together and share those learned experiences, to share the knowledge that they have, so that we can keep getting better and keep producing more.